Well, I have to admit, at first I thought when I read this article that it came from the Onion, and as it turned out, it didn't. It was published in the Times Online, the publication in Great Britain, in Times of London. So let me read you this little story. This is truly when real life events almost surpass satire in its entirety. Mr. Werner, chairman of C3, a Los Angeles-based holding company for private equity firms, is pouring millions of dollars into developing the entertainment experience, a massive American-style amusement park that will feature a skateboard park, rides, a concert theater, and a museum. It's being designed by a firm that developed Disneyland. The people need this kind of positive influence. It's going to have a huge psychological impact, Mr. Werner said. Now, this amusement park has gone now beyond the planning stages. Is being built in the center of Baghdad. The 50-acre swath of land sits adjacent to the green zone and encompasses Baghdad's existing zoo, which was looted and left without power and abandoned after the American-led invasion in 2003. In the years that followed, the zoo and the surrounding park became an occasional target for insurgent attacks. But in recent months, families have begun to return very cautiously for weekend picnics. Renovations have already begun on the zoo, with cages being repainted and new animals arriving, including ostriches, how fitting, bears, and a lion. Maybe they'll have a few cages for humans as well. Mr. Werner, who has been sold a 50-year lease on the site by the mayor of Baghdad for an undisclosed sum, says that the time is ripe for an amusement park. I think people will embrace it. They'll see it as an opportunity for their children, regardless of whether they're Shia or Sunni. A spokesman for the Iraqi government is equally optimistic. There is a shortage of entertainment in our city. Cinemas can't open, playgrounds can't open. A fun park is very badly needed for the city of Baghdad. And he adds that the entry to the park would be strictly controlled. I suppose that wouldn't cover missiles, incoming missiles from overhead, or mortar attacks. The project will cost around $500 million and will be managed by the Iraqis. Under the terms of the lease, Mr. Werner will retain exclusive rights to housing and hotel developments, which he says will be both culturally sensitive and enormously profitable. I wouldn't be doing this if I wasn't making money, he said. I also have this wonderful sense that we're doing the right thing. We're going to employ thousands of Iraqis, but mostly everything here is for profit. A $1 million skateboard park, the first phase of the development, will be open in July of this year. Parts for 200,000 skateboards and materials to build ramps will be shipped from America to Iraq for assembly at state-owned factories and distributed free to Iraqi children, along with helmets and knee pads. Presumably that will keep them also safe from incoming mortar attacks or suicide bombings. The larger entertainment park, designed by Ride and Show Engineering Incorporated, will follow in phases, part of a strategy launched 2 years ago by the Iraqi government and the US to attract private investment into the country's 192 state-owned factories. The factories were closed in 2003 by Paul Bremer, then the head of the Coalition Provisional Authority, who believed that a private enterprise would take their place. Instead, industries withered and 500,000 skilled workers were left jobless. But Mr. Werner, whose company manages several $100 million of equity, sees Iraq as a great opportunity. To me, Iraq is an open field. I have never in my life seen an opportunity with the potential that Iraq has. This from the Times of London. And it elicited some commentary from the readers to that newspaper, one of which stated, "Great, another place for U.S. troops to protect." The ironic thing is that Mr. Werner sat on Fox News and stated, well, you know, we have drive-by shootings in LA, as you are aware. So he compares a genocidal war in Iraq with drive-by shootings in LA. And another comment mentioned, the insanity of this idea makes a good slogan. Disney's House of Horrors. The only amusement park in the world where the rides actually blow up. You know, the Iraqis have no running water, no clean water, hardly any electricity. There are no hospitals, no teachers, schools are closed. You know, it's basically, they're in a war zone. So Mr. Werner feels it is the right time to open an amusement park in Iraq. You know, if this isn't the ultimate insult to the Iraqi people, then I don't know what is. I'll see you later.